Golden T-Mobile, the league, and Incredible Technologies presents the Smails Division Tournament Championship. These players are the number 1 and the number 3 seeds from the regular season, battling in the finals here at the Bushwood Country Club. Josh Mertzig and Jason Reed. We are on the front 9 of Desert Valley. We will play not 9, folks. We will play 18 holes to decide the tournament champion. Hi, everybody. I am Chad Schrump. This is Jason Reed. This is a stinger, and this is left. It's a little short. That will be a birdie putt. Josh Mertzig, Josh M. That is right. We have 2 misses, but very makeable birdies. Bingo for Josh M. And Jason will also make his putt. So 1 under after 1 hole. And again, we are playing 18 holes tonight, trying to decide who is the tournament champion of the Bushwood Country Club Smails Division. This has been a long time coming as we drive this par 4. Does this get up? It does. Very nice shot. That will be an eagle putt. Mertzig, beautifully done. That is in for eagle. Jason Reed, another great shot. That is also an eagle. We move on to the par 3 here on Desert Valley. Bronze tee javelin. This looks like it's hit a bit left. Does it come back? It does, but that will be a little short outside of great shot point range. Let's see what Josh has in store. Nice swipe. Does this come to the right enough? It moves to the right just outside of great shot point range. 2 birdies should be recorded here by these 2 players. And again, these guys were the class of the field for the most part in the Smails division, the number 1 seed from the regular season and the number 3 seed. And I looked at the tourney results. They have been smashing players in the tournament. So this should really be a good battle as we go to the par 5 4th hole. One of the hardest holes, essentially, on this golf course. Does Jason get this up? He does not. That will be a sand wedge save from the bunker. Can Josh get this through the gap? Nice cut on this shot. That is a beauty. That will be an eagle putt for Mertzig, an opportunity to take a 1-stroke lead. Jason will be short out of the sand. That will be for birdie. He is still out, and that is good. So birdie for Jason. Josh with an eagle. Well done by Mertzig. That was played beautifully. So 6 under early on for Josh. 5 under for Jason. Par 4. Go over the palm trees. This hits leaves. This is trouble. And that was short. Thankfully, that does not go wet. We'll have a chip at it. Jason, he is going over. Does he make it? He certainly does. Orbit brings it back towards the jar. Nicely done by Mr. Reed. Has a chance to get back a stroke. Mertzig. Oh, my goodness. Josh Mertzig. Eagle chip from the rough. Look at this sniper. Pops it up right in the cup. Jason had a chance to get that stroke back from the 4th hole. Not so fast, my friend. We move to the par 3-6. Hole-in-one opportunity. Chipper. That hits the dirt. Kicks to the right. Mertzig. Misses to the left. Putt for Jason, rather. This is good. And now Josh, who hit the first shot, has a chip, and he makes it. Big chip for Josh. Keeps his 1-stroke advantage. We move to the 7th hole. Josh has the tee. He hits, and this will streak down the fairway with a torpedo. Par 5. Want to try to get as close as possible to the water without actually, obviously, going in. Another torpedo. Players will have a challenging shot into this green. Here is a Maniacs for Mertzig. Does it get over the trap? He does not. It will not. Jason, here is another chance to get a stroke back. This is a 320 driver, and he has mishit it a touch to the left. That is also short. So we will have an old-fashioned chip-off here on the 7th hole. Pops this one way up, and it is a little bit deep. Here is Mertzig's chance. Pops his up, and it's just short to the right. Well played. 2 birdies here on the 7th hole. We will move on to the drivable 8th hole. Do you want to go through the trees or over or around? We will see. There's options galore on this hole. Looks like Josh will go around. Bends this from left to right. That is a grabber, and that will stop. Here is Jason. He is going from the right side. Sniper. Curls it beautifully. This lands just short. Advantage Jason. Here is Mertzig with his putt, and he cans it. The hole grabbed that putt, brought it in safely. 2 eagles here on the 8th hole. Thank you, Jesus, for that line. That is one he is particularly fond of saying. I am not afraid to steal someone's lines if I think they're good. Here is the drive on the 9th hole. Again, we are playing 18 holes to decide the championship of the Smails division. This is Golden T-Mobile, the league. Incredible Technologies sent us these videos, partnered beautifully with us, and want to bring you some great action from the other divisions. Look at that shot. Great shot points? Certainly. 7,000 great shot points. We are on the board. Jason Reed. Now, let me tell you a little secret. Great shot points don't really matter on these 18 holes. Sure, they're nice. You get to see a replay. Here is Mertzig. But this, if tied after 18 holes, will go down to an old-fashioned extra hole scenario. So there is an opportunity to see 27 holes of Golden T-Mobile. If the players are tied after the 27th hole, we look at the last back 9 they played, and the person that had the first advantage, who won the first hole on the extra back 9, is our winner. Mertzig, 1-stroke lead, will go to the back 9. Here we go on Desert Valley. Should get interesting. And by the way, if both players tied on that back 9 where no player had a hole advantage or won the hole, then we will go to great shot points on that extra back 9. If they are tied in that scenario, it's Golden T points. So there are many, many ways to break ties. Hopefully we don't have one and we have an outright winner after 18. Par 5 to open up the back 9. Mertzig with a Maniacs. Beautiful. Right over the mountain. That will leave a long putt, but that was a well-executed shot from the island fairway. Reed, he goes over. Lets this wind push in this Maniacs, and that was beautiful. Really nice shot from Jason. Josh with an enormous putt, and that will bleed to the right. So, an opportunity on the very first hole of the back 9 to tie this match, and yes, sir. Jason Reed has tied Josh. Both players now 14 under par as we move to the 11th hole. Jason Reed now has the tee. Par 4, conventional par 4. Although the green is tricky, you almost need to club up at least 1 to get it onto the green. Sometimes, too, a low iron from this position is wet. So 7 wood, well judged here. 95% hangs a bit to the right, just gets on the green, and that will be a birdie putt for Reed. Here's Mertzig, 7 wood as well, hits this 100%. This should be a little better. It's a little deep, actually, but it is safe. And Josh will have a putt for birdie, which he cans. Here's Reed, and he is good as well. 15 under par. Both players tied after 11. Par 3. Reed, javelin into this green. This looks nice. This looks very nice. Great shot points. Judged perfectly. Get to see this one again. 17,000 great shot points. for Jason Reed. Just a bit more right, and that may have been an ace. Really nice shot. Let's see if Josh can match. 6-wood javelin. This is also going to be left and a little short, but that will be a birdie for Mr. Mertzig. Mr. Mertzig and Mr. Reed. Smails Division Championship match. We are now on the 13th hole. Both players 16 under par. Could this be the hole that decides it? Par 5, always a testy hole. There is the drive from Jason, and now here is Josh. Both players electing to use a javelin and be safe, not challenging that thin strip of fairway between the two bodies of water. And they will play for chip-ins here on the 13th hole. This is a makeable chip. A javelin sniper, or a javelin stinger rather, or a traditional. Here is a 6-iron. Javelin gets this up, lands safely on the green, runs to the cup. That will be great shot points. How many? Almost 8,000 points for Josh. Again, great shot points don't mean much as far as this match is concerned unless we're on the extra 9 holes if the players are in a tiebreaker. Here's Jason Reed. He has hit this to the right again. Nerves, perhaps, and that will cost him from being a challenging shot to the cup. It is a nice shot, but it was a bit to the right. Nerves are a real thing as we continue on the back 9 of Desert Valley. Drivable par 4. Maniacs. Splits the gap beautifully. This is a nice shot. Lands on the green. That will be for eagle. Mertzig has his work cut out for him to match that one. This is high side to the left. Does this bleed onto the green? It does not. This will be a chip. 35 yards. This is good. Big chip for Josh Mertzig. Splits the middle of the cup. We will watch this again. This was very nicely judged. One hop in. Huge putt for Jason. No, that is right. So we now go back to where Josh Mertzig has the lead. He is 19 under par. Jason Reed, 18 under. 1 stroke advantage. Here is Mertzig. Lands the sniper on this green, not challenging the hole. Nice safe shot, and Jason Reed with a javelin. Ballsy play. Lands the green. Does this stay up? No! That was ballsy from the start. You are allowing water to come into play by not hitting that almost 100%. I love the idea. But if you're going to hit that shot, you have to take water out of play. Mertzig will lay this up. He will have that for par. Or I'm sorry, that was Reed. That was for par, and he missed. This is for bogey, which he makes. In the meantime, Mertzig makes his birdie. So Mertzig, now 20 under par, has now opened this thing up to a 4-shot lead as we move to the par 5. Mertzig, 20 under par. Actually, Reed is 17 under par. It is a 3-stroke advantage. I will get my shit together. Here we go. Par 5. This is another very challenging hole. Reed with a Maniacs clears the hill, doesn't he? Yes, he does. Oh, my goodness. Good shot. He needed that desperately. Here is Mertzig going to lay up. Smart play from Brian. He doesn't know he has a 3-stroke advantage, but he will lay this thing up. 9-iron javelin. Floats this into the green and will let it kick to the left. And he makes it anyway. Josh Mertzig, you are on fire. Takes the route of laying up and still cans his 9-iron. Javelin in the jar. Smails Division, you are ridiculous. Jason Reed eagles as well. What should have been a one-stroke gain for Mr. Reed is null and void. What a shot from Mertzig. Josh trying to land this par 4, and he does with a grabber. Will have a long putt in. Here is Reed, and oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think he hit the wrong club. I didn't see. And now we've gone wet. And now we are done. Believe he had the wrong club. We get to see that replay again. That's not very nice, IT. Float this into this green. That will be for a big number. Mertzig will hit his putt. Only 65%, so it doesn't go into the water. Reed, this is for bogey. That will put him at 18 under par. Brian makes birdie. He now has a 5-shot lead. He is 23 under par. Par 3. Look at this look. Stinger, javelin. That is safe, and that is good enough. That will be a victory for Josh Mertzig. Goodness gracious. He has done it. Good putt from Mertzig. Reed cleans it up. He makes a birdie. 19 under par, but Mertzig, goodness gracious, 24 under par and is your Smails Division champion. Congratulations, Josh Mertzig.